What did Finn have to say to Rey during the Rise of Skywalker when they were sinking into that hole on Pisana? Let's find out next on Everything Star Wars.
Rob, Everything Star Wars. He's there, I'm here, you are there, someone somewhere. Yeah.
Just want to thank Justin Proper for that proper introduction. And with that, Finn and Rey have had sort of a history throughout this trilogy. And if you don't know what I mean, let's kind of review how they've had a connection. In The Force Awakens, when Finn defects and crash lands on Jakku, he meets up with Rey. And you could see right then and there, he has a little caring about her, is worried about her. He wants to get away from the First Order, and he tells her, "Come with me." And when he gets a ride, and she doesn't budge, she doesn't want to go. But as he's getting ready to go, he sees that she gets kidnapped by the First Order. And right away, what's the first thing to do? Screams Rey. If the one line that anything Finn has throughout this trilogy is him screaming her name. That's a constant throughout all three movies. Later on, when Kylo kills his father, and Rey and Finn go to confront Kylo, after Rey's thrown into a tree, what is the first thing he do? Picks up the lightsaber, says, "Come and get it," and fights as well as he can against Kylo. Also because he's really ticked off at what Kylo does to Rey. When we get to The Last Jedi, Rey is injured from his fight from Kylo, and when he sees Poe, what is the first thing he says? "Where is Rey?" At the end of the movie, when Rey lifts the rocks, it's the troops who are left in resistance, what is the first thing that Finn does? He hugs Rey. There's a connection, there's a bond between them, and it's evident. But is it that he loves her? Well, we get to the Rise of Skywalker, and Finn again, as they're sinking to this quicksand or whatever it is in Pisana, he says, "Rey, there's something I have to tell you." They fall into the hole, realizing that they're all okay. And what happens? Poe asks, "So what were you going to tell Rey?" And he's like, "Nah, I'd rather just tell her basically in private." Well, you can't say it with me here? Is that what you're saying? You can't, And Poe again asks later on when they're captured on the First Order ship, and Finn just looks at him like, "This is not the time." So this leads fans to believe that he wants to tell her that he's in love. But then this scene happens. Now, what does that say? That he has a connection not only with Rey, but through the Force. John Boyega clearly states that Finn was not going to tell Rey that he loves her. In fact, when we get to J.J. Abrams, this is what J.J. Abrams had to say about what Finn was going to tell Rey before they sunk in the sands of Pisana. This is during a recent question and answer screening with J.J. Abrams. And his interpretation of it is the follows. Finn wanted to tell Rey that he was Force sensitive, but left it open-ended so it could mean different things to different people. And that's what he has to say about it. John Boyega clearly states that Finn wasn't going to tell her that he loves her, and we realize that when Rey dies in The Rise of Skywalker, that Finn senses it. So he's force sensitive. And that's what it is. He was going to tell her he's force sensitive. He feels the force like she was. She told Luke Skywalker she had something awakening, but she didn't know what to do with it. She needed help. I think now Finn's at that point that he's going to need help from Rey.
Something inside me has always been there. But now it's awake. And I'm afraid. I don't know what it is, or what to do with it. And I need help.
You need a teacher.
With that being said, that's the answer. That's clearly explained. But do you not like that? Do you think that he should have told her that he has feelings for her? Do you think that they should have been a couple? What do you think? Are you satisfied with this? You let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you next time on Everything Star Wars. Hope you and yours have happy holidays. Be safe and be well. And I'll see you next time.